What?
Pivuun,
Yake.
pivuun matsime.
Vadon. Vadon. LCO.
Nyake Janet.
Kendrick.
Yeah.
Just going down the list of all the
Yeah.
Rapahos.
Halito.
Halito.
Jigma.
J Mule. Yatehe.
Kikadoos.
Quina.
Sio. Wait, did you already say that?
Yeah.
Sio.
Did you say Kikadu?
Stongo. Stongo.
Madawaka.
Kunumante. Kunumante.
Mm.
Yate.
Aho.
Hanapi. Mike.
Kunumante.
To govern. Is that it? To govern. Mike to govern.
Gavin.
Hello, my friend. I'm speaking you now.
Mm.
But my sister Frida's you. So well, it's the originals on here today
Yep, from the beginning.
from the beginning.
Recorded from the iPhone today.
Yeah.
I know, right?
Take it way back. Yeah.
Trying to get that smoke out of my face.
And yeah, it's like right
Yeah,
in there.
It always goes to
Because we
me.
started praying when
Yeah.
it was on
Oh
TikTok.
yeah, that's
Oh
right.
no.
Well, it's Friday, 10-10.
Yep.
10,
10, baby. 25.
I forgot about his little, like your little,
What?
all the things you be
Like
saying.
brain works.
Like I can say something and then you'll add on to
Oh.
It's like when he was hyping you
Aw.
up without listening at
it. Yeah.
Southern Plains.
Oh yeah.
He's just
Yeah.
going,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, go.
You're just introducing yourself.
Yeah.
But what you been up to, Mingo? Tell us about your. Tell us what you thought about the Well Brady conference.
Oh yeah, I didn't get to talk about it.
Mm.
Well, it was good. I think it was a different, not like a different environment compared to Billings.
Yeah. More people,
Yeah. Way more
more
people.
of like a community thing.
Yeah. All the locals came around. So
Mhm.
people from Washington. I didn't realize Vancouver is not like what,
It's like
35,
right
40
over
minutes?
across the river.
Yeah.
Is it Washington on the other side of the river? A little bit
What river
further.
you talking about?
Columbia.
Columbia.
I think so.
I believe so. I mean, that's the way they made it seem.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Because they're like, yeah, we're just down the road. I'm like, oh.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think it had like a different environment, more people, more, being able to see the different tribes and um, meeting new brothers, making new brothers and sisters. So, met brother from, was it Iowa? T
He was from Omaha,
or Omaha,
Nebraska.
and he came up there and gourd dance, and then the other traditional dancer.
And I didn't know that the Omahas have Taipei.
Oh, they have Taipei.
Yeah, they have Taipei. I guess the Kaiwas, them and the Kaiwas, made friends or peace or however you want to put it.
Yeah.
And the Omahas have Taipei up there.
Mm.
So that's how he knew about gourd
Yeah.
dance.
Oh. And that's what the grass dance came from their tribe too.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
I heard him explain it to somebody.
Yeah.
But I like the way he explained it because he threw in a couple parts in there where I was like, wow, like I had no idea.
I have to hear it.
But how did it feel winning?
Oh, it felt great. I don't know. I just danced.
Did you get a little emotional?
A little bit, yeah. I was trying to hold it in.
I know it was poking out the back
Yeah.
every
And
time you held it in.
not the front. Yeah. Not my
Definitely
chest.
not the front.
Not my chest,
Yeah. That you had a tail.
Yeah. I did. Yeah.
His wagon.
Yeah.
But no, so we got to go last year.
Yeah.
We got to go to Billings, me, him, and Dave, and then we got to go again, but to Portland. And like you said, it was a different vibe. It was more community. In Billings, I don't know how many locals. I mean, I know there were a few locals,
Yeah.
but like Portland showed up.
Yeah.
That them natives from that area,
Yeah.
like they really came out. You seen a lot of kids,
Mm-hmm. A lot of youth.
dressed out, and I thought that was pretty cool. When they sang that river song or water song or whatever it was, when they
Yeah.
had that bell,
Yeah.
man, I was like getting a little, like it was a little emotional for me.
Yeah. It's cool to see everybody like making that motion and singing.
Yeah, and
Singing along.
singing, even all the little kids, everybody, like
Mhm.
even the little kids knew to do that.
Yeah.
So that was pretty awesome.
That was tight. And that was like they're kind of like when we brought in the grand entry, then they did that.
Yeah, grand entry. They honored the elders, and then they sang that song.
Yeah. And they honored the veterans. It was awesome, man.
Yeah, it was cool.
It was bumping.
Met a guy, or got to shake a guy's hand that had 57 years of sobriety.
Oh yeah. What was his name?
I can't remember, but whenever I went to go shake his hand, he said, "Oh, I didn't even know that was you. I didn't even recognize you."
What?
I was like, "Oh, what's up?"
What's up?
Yeah.
Good to meet me.
Yeah.
You're lucky. Nah.
Clock.
But I've never met anybody with that much sobriety time.
Yeah.
That was pretty cool. He was like
Dang.
from World War II or Korean War or something like that.
Yeah. They had a big
know,
honor song.
Yeah, they had an honor song. He wanted to shake everyone's hand in that room,
Mm-hmm.
but there was way too many people.
Yeah.
But I think all the locals probably knew who he was, so they gave like the visitors a chance to come out and shake his hand.
Yeah.
So that was pretty cool. Do we have any comments?
Yeah. Stacy wants to know, why does Barry look so tall?
I am. What are you
No,
talking
show
about?
him your booster seat. Show him your booster seat.
All right, I'll show you. Like I sit on these every day.
Yeah. He usually has a third, but Mingo needed an armrest.
Yeah, no.
Yeah. And then she says she likes your shirt. Who's Unky? Who's Unky? Who's Uncle Eyeball?
I'm Uncle Eyeball.
Yeah.
What do you mean? I am Uncle Eyeball.
Eyeball.
That's my own custom shirt.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
You can order one.
Got your name on
Yeah.
the back.
Yeah.
Sign it for you.
Yeah, I'll sign it for you. I'll put my eye on it.
Yeah. Rub it on there.
Yeah. Just put an I, the letter I. I.
And then my mom says, "Good morning, happy Friday. Hope to see you at the parade tomorrow, representing All Nations."
All right, it's my baby mama.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding,
Good
Leanna.
job, Uncle.
Don't start
Good job, baby.
confessing your love to Eric.
Good job,
Yeah.
baby. Don't start confessing.
Hey.
But yeah, I'm not sure. I think
Yeah.
Natalie, I think she has squirrel dinner tomorrow.
Mm.
So that, and we're not going to be able to be there on the 25th because that's her last. They're stomp dancers.
Yeah.
So I think it's her ground's last dance of the year, and then they play ball. So I got
Yeah.
to go last year.
They play at sunrise.
Just it's probably like 8-9 o'clock by the time they start playing ball. They get real though.
Yeah. They don't play.
Yeah, like Belinda's would not definitely, like they don't allow the women. But like it's cool. I to me, because culture is culture, right?
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't matter what culture, doesn't matter, So out of she comes to my ceremonies. So out of respect for her, I think I can go to hers.
Yeah.
Even though I'm kind of useless, and just sitting there, give me something to drink,
Yeah.
But I mean, but yeah. So I hope at the cheese festival
Cheese festival.
in Watauga, All Nations will be having their senior princess and junior princess. We'll have like a little float for them. I guess we're taking the truck, maybe.
Mhm.
Taking the truck. We have a banner for them. Kind of be Esme's introduction, kind of into what we do.
To parades.
Yep.
Yeah.
So that's pretty cool. But what else are they having? They're having a fashion show,
Yeah, fashion show at the casino.
and then Tatum's
then-
getting married. Is that
Tatum's getting
tomorrow?
married at 3.
At 3.
And
Okay.
then they
Yeah.
have like an indigenous art market, I think, at the casino also. And then the White Thunder Descendants are having a dance at the
Okay,
Oh,
cool.
yeah.
Well, Tatum was like, I better stop drinking water.
Yeah.
Because I'm
It's like just like,
I'm not gonna be able to fit my dress tomorrow.
yeah. Why?
Oh,
Trying to keep your
you already
options
getting
open?
divorced? I
I
guess she's already
marriage is off. Wedding's
runaway
off.
bride. Runaway bride. Oh well. As long as you come to work Monday, you'll be alright. But what else? Any dances this weekend? I know Health Ed is having a sweat.
Yeah, Sunday morning.
Sunday.
Yep, they're gonna go from beginning to end of.
Yeah, they're as far as going and finding willows. Like,
Oh, dang.
yeah,
And then
I was
sweat.
just like telling Kendrick, like, yeah, call me when y'all was ready to sweat.
First round.
Yeah, but I guess it's a young man sweat,
Mm.
and I guess they're gonna appoint somebody to, to run it, which is cool, But yeah, that's anybody can run a young man sweat. So should
Stacy
go out
wants
there.
to know. Hello, Mingo. How are you, sir?
Oh, what's up, Stacy? Doing good.
Is that it?
Which is good.
Yeah.
It's good, huh?
And then Jen Miller says, "Good morning, y'all."
Good morning, Jen
Good morning.
and Balance.
Oh, yeah, Billings.
So, well, should we go ahead and jump off into this?
Today's meditation.
I'll play the flute while you.
All right. Hang on. Take it away.
Let me
Take it
pause-
away.
Let me pause this.
No.
You
Turn
know
it
what
up,
to
turn
you
it
know
up.
what
No,
to do.
no, you got it.
No, turn it. I was gonna act like I was playing.
No, you can just play it for real.
Yeah.
Ooh. Oh,
Everything.
damn flute. Go ahead, let it rip.
Mm. Uh, Today is October 10th, fall 10/10/25. I think that's what unity is. Knowing one another and coming together and working with no conflict. Chief Alan Wilson. Is it Haida? Haida. When we are aligned with spiritual values, we cannot be in fear or conflict. When we are aligned to spiritual values, we have the Creator whispering solutions in our ears. Unity is one of the spiritual values. When we value unity, we value solutions. If we think this way, then we have no conflict within ourselves. Great Spirit, let me see through your eyes. Oh,
Mado.
Mr. Bowtone, what you think?
I think that's a very important thing to think about, as a Shine Arapaho tribal member, today. It's election time.
A citizen. Yeah.
Like it's like our people, like I don't understand where these things come from. It's like, well, I'm gonna vote for who does the most for me. Like it's always what's my tribe gonna do for me?
Mhm.
It's never what can I do for my tribe.
Yep.
And it's like when we have that, because we come from people that never thought about themselves. Everything was for the betterment of the tribe. Everything. And to think like where my people are sitting at today and the ugliness that comes out whenever we disagree about something.
Mhm.
I it's hard for me to get involved. It's hard for me to care. I love my people. I want the best for my people.
Yeah.
And I just really don't see what's being accomplished because all this hateful, hurtful, like all this slanders going on and People are just saying anything. I mean, making up stuff. I mean, I ain't gonna sit here and say, "Oh, that's right, that's right." Oh, you just made that up. Like, but how are we supposed to work together after that?
Right.
Like it's just election time. Like we like this thing still got to go on.
Yeah. The show must go
Like
on.
we still have to work
In
together.
unity.
And it's just one of those things where I'm appalled by to see how my people act and how they treat each other. And you know and they say they're not doing it for themselves. They say they're doing it for the betterment of the tribe.
Mhm.
But we come from leaders who never had to use these tactics. We come from people who would pray for the other person. And like when I think about like our headsmen and our chiefs, and they say a chief, like he would have to if somebody killed his son and that person came to him, he would have to smoke his pipe with them. Like
Dang.
if when you became a chief, you had to be ready to let go of your wife because there was no conflict that you could create because of that. Like I don't know, like that's a lot. That's a big commitment, and it just seems like nobody even cares anymore.
Yeah.
I thought about when they brought these kids home, from Carlisle. I thought like, man, that's gonna heal a part of us. Like look at what all these, look at what they did to us.
Mm.
Look how they done us. Like look at everything they took away from us. Look at all the abuses that happen. The mental, the physical, the emotional, and the spiritual, and even sexual. Like look at all these things that happen to us.
Mhm.
And then it's crazy because them people are gone. Those times are gone. But the crazy thing to me is we don't even need those people doing those things to us anymore because we do it to each other.
Mm.
Like I can't say that enough. We keep doing that to each other now. We keep abusing each other now. And that's just exactly part of their plan. Like
Yeah.
they stripped us of everything and gave us their ways. Like look at what's going on in our, in the US government. I mean, we can sit back and be like, "Oh, that's so stupid. That's so dumb. Why are they doing this? Why are they doing that?" Then turn around to our own tribal government
Yeah.
and do the exact same things to each other. But it's not on like Republican, Democrat. No, it's like family to family,
Yeah.
like oh, we're against them because they don't agree with me over here. So like I just don't understand, I pray for unity. The conference this year was uh unity and kindness.
Kindness. Yeah.
Unity and kindness. That I that really caught my attention because of what was going on here at home. Could you imagine if we were able to think about other people besides ourselves? Can you even imagine what our people would be like if we could only stop thinking about our own self-preservation? What can my tribe do for me? Who's going to do the most for me? What can, it's always like we need our hand out, and we're just waiting to see, like,
Yeah.
oh, he's a good governor if he gives a fat per cat. Like it's always me, 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 me. And it's like poison to my people. You know, not only are we divided amongst each other, but I mean, you know, like some people take these feelings all the way with them to the grave, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, we were given a beautiful life. We were given a beautiful culture. We were given a beautiful language. We were given, you know, like all these beautiful things that allowed us to flourish and to do what we needed to do to be here on this earth. But I mean, you know, it's sad. You know, it's a sad thing to sit back and watch my people. You know, while all this fighting is going on, you know, we got folks out there that are homeless.
Mhm.
You know, we got folks out there that are dying from, you know, substance use. You know, we got people out there with mental health problems that really need us. You know, like they really need help. We got, you know, kids out there that are going hungry. You know, we got elders out there that they don't have nobody. You know, and but can we pull together for those types of things? You know, and it's sad. You know, I feel bad. You know, I feel bad for some people. You know, and try to help wherever I can. But you know, there's only so much I can do. Yeah, I need somebody to show me around. Yeah.
Well, yeah.
You know, I'm not much help. But you know, I understand what's going on amongst my people, and you know, if only we could unite, man. We used to be one of the most powerful nations, you know, on this continent.
Mhm.
You know, like one of the most powerful nations on this continent, and yet, you know, we can't get past ourselves.
Mm.
You know, I take pride in being a dog soldier. You know, I you know, I made that commitment whenever I was 15. You know, I got brought into that teepee, and you know, I was told you're a servant of your people. You know, you would put your life on the line to, you know, like, and from my understanding, you know, that was a dog soldier's, like, they called it a great death, you know, to sacrifice yourself for your people. You know, and of course, you know, over time values change, you know, things change, and but today, you know, I see it as, you know, maybe everything that I had to go through in my life, you know, I had to do it so somebody else doesn't have to down the line. You know, I was told you heal yourself, then you heal your family, then you heal your community, then you heal your nation. You know, and I'm not here to save the planet by no means at all. You know, do I have the answer for anything? No, you know, like you come and ask me. I'll yeah, tell you what I think. Yeah.
2 cents.
But you know, I'm on this positive, you know, love, kindness, you know, going to Portland show me how united we all are across, you know, across this continent, you know, across Turtle Island. You know, it's like, you know, if only my people can think about somebody else besides themselves. You know, I just wonder how fulfilling that would be, you know, for the people that really need it. You know, because even I'm guilty of, you know, sitting at home, not, you know what I mean? Like I go home and that's it, you know, like, but I ran these streets for so long. I mean, you know, feels good to relax, you know, feels good to lay there with my boat hanging out, you know.
Your dogs.
No judgment. Yeah, stink dogs just barking away, you know. But you know, it's definitely something to think about. Not only for me, but for my people. You know, I pray every day for my people. You know, I want the best for my people. You know, we've been through a lot to be here today. So, you know, I just hope that maybe we can hold on to some of that resiliency and some of that some of those traditions and some of that culture that got us to where we are today. You know, I mean, it wasn't to fight and bicker. I know that. And I mean, for some reason, there's a disconnect. There's a disconnect when it comes to my tribe, and politics. There's a huge disconnect.
Mhm.
Over 16,000 members. And what did they say? How many voted? 2,200.
2,200. Dang.
If I, and it's sad.
Mhm.
There's definitely a disconnect there, and people want to be involved. People want to be united, but I mean, it's like just that dark cloud that hangs over my people whenever it gets election time. And I pray for a better way. I burn this medicine, hoping that it finds the people that have heavy hearts. Maybe they're, that's part of that unhealthy force,
Mhm.
that anger, that anger, that hatred, that shame and that guilt, those things, like, that's a real thing, like, and what we're trying to provide over here is a healthy force,
Mhm.
love, faith, you know, uh, it's we definitely got our work cut out for us.
Yeah.
But that's why I love Tor, because we don't turn anybody away. We're trying to unite each other in recovery. But I feel like this is bigger than just recovery.
Yeah.
It's a human problem. And I'm half human.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
But
half.
that's all.
But
Natural.
But that's all I look. We got any comments for?
Yeah.
Half
yeah,
full.
Stacy said she's gonna post the video I sent her
That's
about
word.
when you were playing the flute. And
Mm.
she was like, "Are you guys ever gonna start this live?" Like, well, he's still practicing. It's just you just sitting here, just
Get warmed
in
up.
the zone.
Yeah.
Is that it?
David Deer says good morning. And
Don't go, David.
Stacy says
Stongo.
good words.
Oh, David Mado.
Oh, uh-huh. Go ahead.
Uh-huh.
Intro.
Thank you for sharing, Mr. Botone.
Mm.
Yeah, a lot comes, when election year unity. It's ugly seeing all the hate shit, all the things that are said, and really, it really does divide, the people and our families. And I heard earlier, just like, man, the kids are watching, our youth is watching.
Man, yes.
It's like, yeah, it's like, dang,
Who wants to pass that on?
yeah, because when they
It's a
take
great point.
the next generations that take over, they're gonna see that, well, my mom and aunt did this, and you didn't like them,
Yeah.
'cause,
My grandma stood up and said, "Shut the," like, and that's a real thing.
yeah, it's sad. I mean, dang.
It's horrible.
Anything and like you said, after all this, then we're still here. We're
Then
still
we got to get organized.
get work together somehow, some way, and that just caused even more tension with our families, the grandkids.
Because no one's gonna apologize.
Yeah, nope. No.
No one's gonna say, "I'm sorry, I said that." I just said that to
Yeah, my bad. I was trying to get in
Sticky
office.
man.
Yeah.
You can have it back.
Yeah. I didn't get elected.
yeah.
Get in.
But that's a real thing. But,
Yeah,
yeah.
man,
Sorry. Go ahead.
It's sad, But like I said, we burn this menace. We pray and keep praying. That's all. Prayer is the biggest weapon we can use for our people, and because we're gonna be here for generations to go on, and healing our force, and just starts with yourself, and then the family, and then the tribe and the nations, and but yeah, it's like they say, kill 'em with love.
Yes.
My mom, she's always taught me that, and I heard how she was raised, old school, hard head, and being in Bunaheo, a sage woman, being able to protect her people and having that attitude. So I think I can understand that. Some people don't understand it. They get mad. Oh, they're old school. That's just how they're gonna be. But you
Mm,
gotta think about what they went through, and
yeah.
you know we honor that because we're just happy that they're here. We're here to hear it, here to see it, and for them to be here. Because a lot of them didn't make it, and being at that, our children coming home on Monday, man, it was a good it was a good feelings. They got to come back home and everybody able, all the societies were able to, had our Cheyenne side and the Arapaho, and we all came together and, we did a beautiful thing. It's something.
Beautiful.
I mean, you can see pictures and stuff, videos, but man, you just had to be there and feeling that spirit and
Mm-hmm.
the way our societies and chiefs and everybody just came together for that one day, and
It was beautiful. Yes, it
yeah,
was.
it was awesome. And and I don't know, my sister was like, man, this makes me want to go hug all our babies. I think the youngest one was what, 10?
Yeah.
Oldest one was 20 or 21.
Mm-hmm.
So, it just makes me think like, man, what they put them through, and I can't imagine what they went through,
Mm-hmm.
but being able to bring them home, and all the other tribes that were able to bring their
Kids home.
yeah, and like I think I want to say it was Gordon or somebody was like, this is our great 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 grandparents here,
Mm-hmm.
coming back home to our our land. So witnessing that, and then just this election going on, and able to see some of them that were there, that were running, and seeing our governor there, and it's, I don't know, it's a lot. I know with politics and everything, it can really divide, but it's something we got to work with, something we just got to come together and stay together. And I know we have our we call it agree to disagree.
Yeah, yeah, definitely.
Yeah. And I don't know. I just want to pray and keep praying. And we don't know what, only Mahio only has. He knows what's ahead of us. So just take it day by day, and unity for our youth. And I learned something too. One of our, you know, one of the unity. My nephew, he talked to me, about what was going on, and able for our youth to speak up. And I think a lot of it is, especially the ones taking accountability. You know, being able to do that and move on. And like you said, it's gonna be, nobody ain't gonna apologize.
Mm,
They won't. And I don't know, I just pray for our people, because I know when they can't handle that pressure, who's your best friend? He's at the store.
what did they turn to?
Yeah, yeah, he's gonna be $10
You know,
for a 24 pack.
is that much they cost now?
Oh,
Yeah.
well, those ones. No, I'm just
Dang,
kidding.
cheap
No, I'm just
guy.
kidding.
Yeah, dang. Yeah.
Hey, nah. But yeah, it's, and that's what I pray for too. Because it's easy access
It's a
they can
real
turn to.
thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but that's all I got. So, oh,
Oh.
nice.
I was looking at, you know, thinking, praying this morning, and then as soon as I got done praying, I jumped on Facebook,
Mm.
and Conrad Fisher's on there, and he has this Cheyenne, Facebook, and the first thing that popped up on my feed was Mahio Nishiwata Mimino, Mimine or Mimino,
Let me know.
and that was God have pity on us.
Mm.
Like, and there's so many songs that has that prayer in there.
Yeah.
And and it's stuck in my head. Like, I was just been thinking, like, why, but it makes sense now after having today's reading,
Mm-hmm.
and hoping people understand that we're not here to judge anybody. We're just, I see everybody's, even me, like those politic pages, and I look at it for entertainment, but I'm just as guilty,
Yeah.
because I am, like, even just looking at it
Yeah.
and laughing, or like that's taking part too.
Yeah.
So I mean, I have some things to clean up on my end. But like my daughter Penelope told me one time, You got to be the change you want to see in the world.
Mm. Dang.
So yeah, it was a good. I like today's reading.
Mm.
Oh.
Ah.
Soon we're gonna add Tita and Cassandra's working voice.
Nah.
Yeah, you should have heard Cassandra and
I can
Tita.
probably put it up. Hold on.
Wait, I can too.
Oh, yeah,
Wait, I
'cause
can.
then you gotta
Yeah,
drop
I'm
the
gonna
mic.
play it on my phone.
Yeah.
Let me see.
Let me s-
You sent that to me, so
It was in the Tor 9.
oh my.
Oh, Melo says, Kikadoos, I will be preaching at El Reno Indian Baptist on Sunday. All are welcome.
Oh, all right. Yeah, he told me that the other day. All right, here we go.
I'm
Can we just look away?
Yeah.
Tita. She been practicing. Yeah, that
Sound
was
like dogs getting kicked.
yeah, that was Cassandra and Tita. Yeah, man.
I'm
Somebody
like-
stepped on a
Can
cat.
we just look away?
Yeah.
This first one's Tita. Dang, she been practicing. And here goes Cassandra.
right into
Yeah, you'd have been practicing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just, instead of road rage, he just poured fries at everybody.
See your war crime going by,
yeah.
flipping you off. Yeah. Little flare ups.
Yeah.
Mm.
She'll come back to her.
Do we have any more comments?
Nope.
Do you have any more comments?
Well, I believe next week we're gonna start having a post, kind of like a video.
Yeah, we'll do it today or after this. And then we'll
Okay.
just
Well,
post it.
after this, we're gonna start posting
Yeah.
what we're gonna do next week. Kind of give people the heads up,
Gonna
about what's
practice
going
being
on.
Anchorman.
Sober Seams is the 14th.
Yep. Tuesday.
The 23rd, we will have the
Speaker night.
speaker night with the amazing Fair Charlie. I can't wait to hear her story, and that's all I can really think of at the moment.
Monday will be at FAM.
Mhm.
Oh, what is that Monday?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, we're going to Indigenous Peoples Day.
Yeah.
10
10 to 2.
10 to 2,
That was
but
10-4.
Oh, 10 to 4.
we'll probably leave early after we eat.
And then men.
Get a meal ticket, eat at 11, be done.
But I mean, we'll probably do the live.
We can try to.
Might be off of Facebook. No, that's
No,
16th.
The 16th, yeah. We can do a little, the little reels.
Yeah, we'll
Oh,
do a
yeah.
little reel. We'll do a little reel.
like we do at camp.
Maybe read the. We'll figure it out. We'll
We'll
figure
do
it
something.
out. But so yeah, we'll be dropping that later on our Facebook. But like, share, follow, tell your mammy about us, and we will see you tomorrow.
Stop!